actually lost, not set, right? The only game he had actually lost was when he was previously on stream a little bit earlier ago. But again, he's been looking unstoppable. But PHENOM, I feel like, you know, he's also great at adapting after those losses. He might be the one to make MENARD bleed.
That would be phenomenal to see, honestly, just because PHENOM is such an incredible player, and these two, when added in their first set, but MENARD gave him the hands. So, like, let's just keep it a buck, right? MENARD definitely gave him the hands. PHENOM is great with intel, though, right? He's got a set against MENARD under his belt. I believe MENARD played the BLANKA. That's what he usually plays in the Ken matchup. So that's what I'm expecting to see here as well. And I think he plays the BLANKA, kind of what we were talking about a little bit before, that BLANKA is a great counter-punch type character. He's got these big buttons that have a lot of active frames that can stuff a lot of what Ken wants to do on the incoming. And of course, always the air BLANKA ball is such a good option to escape the corner, right? We always talk about how deadly Ken is in the corner. If you can get the air BLANKA ball to come out, you can obviously punish the throw attempts, but even if they block your plus frames, and you get to take your turn. So, I mean, I think it's an expert pick up against that character, even if we saw him fall just a bit short at EVO.
Yeah, and a common talking point that we commentators really love to point out is how often these players get to face off against some of these characters, right? More often you're going to be facing off a Ken than you ever will a BLANKA, and that's just the fact of the matter, right? Any type of competitive level, that's a honest truth, because, you know, there's not everybody can be a BLANKA main, and let's be honest, man, I really dislike seeing BLANKA sometimes. It gives me night terrors, man. I'd much rather face off a Cannon than against the BLANKA. I did it over at EVO, and I was fearing for my life.
Can we remember the famous Lupe Fiasco bar? I really hate fighting BLANKA. He says that on Gold Watch. Like, that is a real bar he has in a song. I mean, the annoyance from this character transcends whether it's high level, low level. It's always a problem, bro. And this is another thing that I saw him utilize at EVO. You know, Ken's love to do the drive rush and the stand fierce. He coward crouched that before. Like, this man is out of control. But right now, PHENOM's the one striking first blood so far.
They were not kidding when they described MENARD as being one of the most informed players, not even just in Street Fighter, but in the FGC.
Oh, and immediately, and I was talking about this while we were eating. MENARD, I believe, is the best wake-up invincible reverse solar in the game. Like, straight up. Like, I don't know what it is. He just seems to land them more than everybody else. That would have whiff punish on the stab kick. Come on, fam.
That was crushing medium punch. Was that far?
And PHENOM responding to the meaty drive impact. Though so many players get got by that great stuff, and he's gonna put MENARD in burnout. You saw him try to bait out the level 1, and then he somehow gets the whip. But I don't even know, bro. That was ridiculous.
That was actually insane. He tried literally saying how much of a counterpoke character this character really is, right? Like, it's
bro, and PHENOM, he tried to bait out the super, and then holstered it. He hit him with a button and then confirmed into it. This dude is on another level.
Is mush, Ringe. My brain is absolute mush. Send out the BLANKA Chan as well, the jump out escape from PHENOM, the punish counter, nothing of it, but he's successfully pushed himself out of the corner. BLANKA Chan no longer a threat, right? Oh, boy.
You want to get off the screen, or you want to get BLANKA Chan off the screen, because at that point, it does disappear.
Forward throw. What happened afterwards? Yes, sir.
Yeah, MENARD had to do a level 1 super to get out of that situation. It looked like he committed to the jump, just got caught.
Yeah, and that would have been a considerable comeback too if that level 1 had landed, so would have been a viable option in that scenario.
Considering what we saw in round 1, I thought he was going to come back, bro.
Yeah.
Lightning Beast, though, man. This is one of the best supers in the game. If I've heard BLANKA players call this the best super in the game, bar none.
I think general players would call that one of the best supers in the game, bar none.
But you know, the players of the character like to downplay, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that they're willing to say it, you know it's a problem. Look at this damage, bro. PHENOM, you are done, son. You got 2 bars, you can pop off, but you get chipped out. The jump, because at that point, he couldn't survive any more chip. MENARD knows, bro. You played right into his hand. That was checkmate for real, for real.
A slight smirk on MENARD's face, right? I think, you know, he's coming in with a lot of confidence on this one, especially with the perfect. You absolutely have to be feeling yourself on that. But it's PHENOM still trying to give him the fight for his life, at least for this round. And man, he's still in recovery to chase down that fireball, or at least dodge the fireball and punish.
Yeah, man, it was out of control here. I love the DP from PHENOM. Gotta represent it. Wow, he just goes with a slide after.
Was wrong.
He just thought PHENOM would try to gain some ground. Reacts with the parry. He just perfect parries him right back. Bro, MENARD, give him a chance to play, bro.
Frames after that, still puts him in the corner. The side switch, man, he is negative. It's not his turn after that, by the way. PHENOM just the deer in the headlights does get the confirm now. Yeah, the corner he doesn't go for the side switch.
He didn't, yeah. He'd rather just take him to the other side of the core. I mean, it gives you such a great knockdown, but he didn't really make the most out of it. Maybe he was trying to bait out another reversal from MENARD. Oh my, he's so tricky, bro. He tried the parry afterwards. You heard the startup of it.
Yeah. I love PHENOM again. He's really trying to decide the course of action and to approach MENARD. The life no longer in his favor.
Oh, and then as soon as you take to the sky, he was crouching for a while, right? So the charge was there, no problem. But yeah, I love the recognition from Mena, right? He noticed that PHENOM was going to stay on the other side of the screen, so he gets out a free BLANKA Chan. Nothing happened, but just the awareness is wild, man.
Yeah. It's wild that BLANKA gets to force you to do what he wants more often than not, man.
Yeah.
BLANKA Chan's gonna be a problem, especially if you leave it alone. No, what was that? No punish. That had to be a drive rush punish or something.
Yeah, something of the like right there. That was unfortunate to see. Lightning Beast yet again. Man's gonna get chipped down too because he's in burnout. Well, PHENOM threatening with a level 1. Oh, he tried.
That was mad early and it actually stuffed out the standing heavy kick.
That is definitely impressive. You don't see that button lose a lot, but that jump fierce from Ken is gnarly.
Oh. That's so far away. It was bound to happen. I was looking for a fireball, MENARD possibly as well, but PHENOM, he just ran into it.
And that's kind of BLANKA's own fireball, man. They use it as a poke, but PHENOM gonna confirm it to the level 3 here. He's gonna try to put MENARD on life support and secure a 3rd round.
Possibly a run. No, it's just roundhouse. Just stick it out, MENARD. He's got plenty of OD as well. Drive gets filled up. I don't know what it was. It was a counter hit. Maybe it was a delayed reaction to something. Possibly the slide under.
I think it was definitely some type of way to get around the fireball. Great check on the ball.
Street Fighter 2 reaction I've ever seen. PHENOM, I see you.
Again, bro, you see that poke just from long distance as soon as Ken gets in range from it.
Yeah, he already showed off that card earlier, right? Literally seconds before with the standing medium kick, but now it's going to be MENARD.
Oh, look at these light beams following BLANKA Chan as well. Oh, bust out. I don't want to see that mix up.
He ate the fierce. He ate the fierce just off of the drive rush.
I wonder what he woke up with, because he did get counter hit. Now he's burnt out. Oh, he tried to bait out the parry from PHENOM, right? He was like, yo, bro, you're going to get burnt out if I keep BLANKA balling you, but PHENOM did not flinch.
Man. Battle of the drive gauge immediately after, too. So MENARD managed to get PHENOM burnt out. He's going to be building his gauge back before PHENOM. It's going to be harassment, right?
Yeah, look at this. Just scratching him down right here, taking the chip damage that he can get safely. Even that last bit, he actually did get some chip damage in before the drive rush came back. The crouch medium kick confirmed. You know what it is? Level 2 again, Mena. Gonna be very low on life. Does he wake up with something?
Guess for throw. Guess for game, I should say, with a throw, perhaps. No!
Bro, he missed time with crouch jab. No!
Oh! No way, dude. The rainbow ball to bait out the anti-air. Even MENARD looks a little bit shocked. He's like, man, I didn't mean for it to play out that way, man.
Yeah. My man Mena kind of holding his head right there. He's like, word, that's how it went down. And it was all because he missed the crouch jab meaty, bro. He ended up getting back thrown for it. That is a heartbreaking way to lose if you're PHENOM.
Oh, man. Yeah, that final moment, it was a guess for game scenario in benefit of PHENOM. But that's just how it goes, man. PHENOM down another game. MENARD still looking impeccable. But again, let's take a closer look as to how it all went down between these two titans.